Hey there, all my soul peeps. Angel of the Dawn, back with another Divine Masculine Collective message. After this, I will be starting the weekly sign readings for the sun signs. Or, well, the signs, and it could be any could resonate at any time, in my opinion, depending on the day and the planetary alignments. So, yeah, I'll be reading for the 12 signs for the week from today until next Wednesday, whatever that date is. Anyways, so shout out to all of my new and existing subscribers. I love you guys so much. You guys are so awesome. Thank you for those that have been ordering readings. I love you guys, and it's awesome to get to know you in that way, and I just really appreciate you guys. Yeah, this year is going to be really awesome getting to know each other. It's a fun process. It really is. And you guys can probably hear my little dog up there. She's being noisy as usual. But she's my sidekick. She's like my shadow. She's deaf. She's a little deaf Boston Terrier. Sometime I will do a little video of her or something. But I've had her since she was born. I helped birth her, and I'm pretty sure she thinks I'm her real mom. She don't hardly get more than 12 feet away from me. She's pretty cool. Alright, let's see what we've got for the Divine Masculine Collective today. I had to hang a sheet up over the window because the sun was blaring in it so bad that my camera was dark. Like, it was just showing dark. You could see the flames from the candles, and that was it when I first started trying to do this. So, anyway. Alright, we've got the Sun card. That is a great card to start off with. That I feel happiness, enlightenment, like realizing what makes them happy, illumination, I hear solid gold, so I guess something that's precious to them, maybe. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, well, that came out sideways, and it was more up than down, so we'll go with up. And I hate when they come out sideways, because then I'm just like, I don't know. We'll see how it fits in the reading, I guess. The Four of Cups is in reverse, and it says discontent. The Eight of Wands says action. So I feel like they are, hold on, let me think. They are coming out of, they're realizing their happiness and coming out of, I'm hearing sulking, but like a place of discontentment. I feel like they may be starting to be learning lessons, maybe, from, like, you know, doing internal healing work. And that could be, you know, causing enlightenment, causing them to start, you know, realizing their own self-love and what makes them happy, what makes them tick, and wanting to start moving in that direction. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess we'll take it. If I got enough room, I'll usually take them. All right, we've got the Warrior, which that is also, you know, that's the strength card in most other decks or some other decks. We've got the Nine of Discs in reverse, and it says gain. So again, I'm feeling a theme to what I've been getting. The Ten of Cups is in the upright, and it says reward. Yeah, the King of Water. And the Page of Cups, reflection. The overall energy at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords, rest. So I feel like this is kind of going back along with not yesterday's, or I don't think I did a reading yesterday. The day before yesterday's reading? No. I don't know. It may have been the reading I started to do yesterday and then got interrupted and never got to finish it. Because the energies were different yesterday, I believe. So this kind of goes along with the two previous readings. And about realizing, you know, following their spirituality and following their bliss, following their happy. Because I feel like they're having the strength to realize what they haven't been seeing, learning the lessons that they haven't been learning, getting the strength to overcome a foundational situation that didn't work out, a financial situation that didn't work out, some type of material situation that most likely affected their foundation. But because they're getting in touch with their feelings and more in tune with their spirituality, and after some reflection, I feel like they do realize that the value of the lessons, and they're ready to move forward towards their happy. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean, and I feel like, you know, with the rest and reflection here, and with the rest being overall, this very much, again, like I think I've been saying, this could have come during dream state. This could have come during meditation. I feel like this is some kind of big realization, like an aha moment. That, and, you know, if you're not seeing this in the physical, this is, you know, I feel like this is definitely happening energetically. That's what I tune into, is the energies. But, you know, energy's fluid, time is an illusion, and all of our thoughts, feelings, and actions play into this. So, you know, in my opinion, it changes by the minute sometimes. But this is what I'm picking up, and this has kind of been the theme, I feel like, for at least all of January so far. And I know we're not terribly far into it, but it's just felt like almost lesson after lesson after lesson. And it could be, and I feel like it's downloads, because I don't feel like it's been like tower moments, like, or some of it has been, but a lot of it I feel like has been the downloads, the energy shifts that's happening. Because I feel like this is a lot of self-realization. Doing the internal work, consciously or unconsciously. Like I said, it could be in dream state that this is all happening. I know I feel like I've been doing a shit ton in dream state, and I sleep. I have a funky ass sleep pattern these days. So, anyways, yeah, I feel like, and it could come in meditation or something like that. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for that row. I feel like there's some major things going on. yesterday, I want to say, I started to do a reading, and it was a lot of confusion, and that could have been the day before. It seems like maybe I did do a reading that talked about it. Sometimes I get confused because I start sometimes and get interrupted, and then that reading don't get done, and I start all the way over. So then I get confused about which ones you guys actually seen and which ones I'm thinking about. So, but there has been some incorporation. Like, it's like they have aha moments, and then they have incorporation, and they have aha. You get my meaning. Same as we have, you know, a million times over, the same thing that happens to us just about daily, or at least for me. You know, I don't want to speak for everybody or anybody else really, but that's what happens for me is, you know, new things and new incorporations, new things and new incorporations. So I really feel like, and this has a lot to do with their feelings, I feel like, really reflecting on what has happened. This could even be, you know, once they get in touch with their feelings, wanting to give an apology. You see how he's talking to the fish? It's almost like okay. I feel like this is somebody talking to, oh, you guys can't see the fish. There you go. I'm totally getting that is like somebody talking to their animal, whether it's a dog, a cat, a fish, a bird, but talking to their animal and working things out. Like, you know, is this what really happened? Is that how it was? Man, I was a dick. Or, you know, something to that effect. And, man, this and that. You know, I don't want to sit here and assume, but that's what I'm getting is, like, somebody's talking, the Divine Masculines are, like, talking to their animal. And, you know, it's really helping them work things out. Like, it's really helping them work through stuff. I don't know if anybody else would ever get that from this dude talking to a fish, but that's what I'm feeling. So, yeah, let's see what we got with this next row. One more. Okay, I get a drink. Okay. And away we go. Alright, we've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. And if you guys watch my videos, you know what I generally think that one is. This usually, depending on what other cards come out, but generally, I feel like this is the karmic, since I felt like this was a money situation all along. And this person's sitting there with their hand out. So, this has been one of my karmic cards. So, that's in reverse. And that's underneath the Sun card where I was talking about, you know, realizing their bliss, realizing they're happy. So I feel like they're realizing that, you know, the ones that are in karmic relationships, that's just not their happy. Which, in my opinion, at the moment, I feel like the Divine Masculines that I channel are in karmic relationships. And that can be family, job, a third party. And so, like, if this was a Divine Masculine in a family situation, this could be family wanting money and saying no. If this is a job, this could be a job that you feel like you're, you know, not making ends meet or being able to pay the bills. So, and it could be all three. Like this, at any given time, these situations can fit any one Divine Masculine or all at the same time. So, a little disclaimer there. So, I feel like they're realizing what does not make them happy in their life, and they're cutting that out. I kind of like it with that sheet up there. And that way, it's kind of the same look no matter what time of day it is. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got the... We got the 5 of Cups. I'm sorry, it's not funny. It blows my mind sometimes because, you know, I've messed around with tarot cards off and on for so many years, but I've only recently started doing these readings, you know, and so sometimes to see the way that these come out and they flow together and they just tell this story, it still baffles me. That's why I love doing this, because every day and every reading is something new and it tells a story, and it's just pretty awesome. I'm still very much like a little kid at Christmas when it comes to doing this, because it's just amazing to me. So anyways, we got the Queen of Swords, and this is like a lot of regret, a lot of sadness, a lot of looking at what all went wrong here and not looking at what is right still in your life. Divine Masculines, or for the cross watchers, they're not. But yeah, see, they've got these 2 cups still sitting up, and they're looking at these 3 cups going, "Aww, sad face." And if this isn't, like, they could realize these things and want to take action, and this could still be something that needs to happen. And they even could be feeling bad about, you know, whatever they have to cut out. Because I feel like the regret mostly is about this situation. Like, since they're realizing what makes them happy, they realize they've went against their happy. And so ultimately they went against their intuition. So they feel like there's hurt here, and then they've hurt themselves and possibly others by, you know, not realizing this sooner. And so they're in a lot of turmoil over this. And, you know, regardless of what direction it's pointed at, I feel like there's a lot of regret, period. And whether this is sadness because, like, you know, there was, I don't know, just several different things. I won't even go into all that. But it's sadness regardless. And regret, and just kind of like, I'm hearing dumbass, dumbass, dumbass. And not from, like, that. I feel like that's what they're saying to themselves. Dumbass, dumbass, dumbass. Just like, why didn't you see? Why didn't you see? But Divine Masculines, if you're watching this, dude, don't be hard on yourselves, because we don't see until we're meant to see. So lighten up. Don't beat yourself up. You got to find forgiveness for yourself and others in all situations. So and my got the 4 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like they're realizing the opportunities that they've missed in well, with their twin flame, with the Divine Feminine, because that's the twin flame card, or one of them. There's several. But yeah, that's the 4 of Wands. I didn't say that, but yeah. And that's foundation too. They're discontent and unhappy, possibly in some type of foundation that they're in. So I feel like that, I say take that how it resonates, but also I feel like it is both. So they're discontent about not seeing opportunities prior, and they're discontent potentially in a environment, situation that they are currently in. Yeah. 2 of Cups in reverse. So yeah, they're discontent in and now earlier I did say this could be family, where this could be work in this specific situation. And it still could be, I guess, but in this specific situation, this is a love situation, or a partnership, an intimate situation, because I don't always know that there was love. I have always kind of felt like there was greed. So that's just my opinion, you know, take it if it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. But we've got the King of Wands. That's just something I've always kind of felt. The Ten of Pentacles, or wow, I don't know why I said that. Ten of Swords. Yeah, I feel like with this King of Wands here, I feel like the Divine Masculines are realizing that they jumped into a situation or they jumped into it too fast, and it just really added insult to injury, I feel like. And they're coming to that realization. They're coming to realize that this was not, because see, he's looking at this Two of Cups like, that is not what makes me happy. That is not what I'm passionate about. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see, but his face looks pretty judgmental too. So I feel like the Divine Masculines are being very judgmental on themselves right now. Like I said, they're like dumbass. But, you know, like I said, lighten up on you guys. It's not like that. We have to do these things. It's all pre-written. And it's all in divine time. So you figure it out when you figure it out. We all figure it out when we figure it out. So, yeah. And a lot of time most of the time we have to go through all of this pain so that we know how strong we are. And like all this pain brings out really our true identity, because we are stripped away of every single thing that we thought we were based on other people's thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. And we come into our own deep knowing of who we truly, truly are. And there is a shit ton of things that no longer resonate that, you know, a month ago, a day ago, a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, 5 years ago, would not resonate today. At all. Like it's no longer a part of your life. And that's for all of us. That's not just for the Divine Masculine. That's for all of us. But the Divine Feminines in this grand scheme of things has been leading the way for this transition for both of them. Like she's been, you know, I see somebody with a big scythe and they're like knocking down weeds. And like big tall weeds in front of them, like clearing a path. And, you know, then the Divine Masculines walking behind. And, you know, that's just, and that's not like putting the Divine Feminines over the Divine Masculines or anything like that. It is because the Divine Masculines have been so heavily, heavily programmed in a certain way that the path had to be knocked down for them, because they honestly have not had the strength to be able to overcome it without some assistance. And that's, you know, no fault of their own. It's the programming in place. And so it's not to coddle them at all. They got to do their own internal work and everything. All we're doing is doing ours first so they can see what it looks like. That's it. Other than that, they got to be there for themselves. They got to figure the things out for themselves. And I've learned this the hard way. Like, I feel like I have, whoa, hold on. They're flying everywhere. And that's more cards than I wanted. Oh, well. I always say that. The Fool in reverse. Like, this happens every time. The Strength card in the upright. The Six of Swords in the upright. And the bottom of the deck is the World in reverse. Okay, so still going along, same lines. So with the World upside down, with the World in reverse being the overall energy of this line, I feel like, again, we go back up here to this illumination that they've had, this aha moment, and they realize, again, this is not their bliss. This is not how they want the rest of their life to go. And, you know, that's what I'm hearing right now is, you know, this is their life. And they don't want it to go this way anymore. Because, I feel like it was all based in money. That does not make this other person a bad person at all. It was all destined to learn lessons and to, you know, see themselves. And I believe that goes for the Divine Masculine and the Karmics. You know, I think I said something about that in another video the other day. But this is not what the Divine Masculines want. And that is not saying that the Karmic's not, like, good enough or whatever. They're just not an energetic match. Not like they need to be in this situation. The Divine Masculine is very much getting clear on that. Very much clarity here. But he's beating himself up quite a bit. And realizing, you know, that he jumped into this too soon, too fast, whatever it was, you know, that he thought was going to work out, that he thought was going to be the right thing. And he knows that there's no new start, and he's really much having to have the strength to move forward. And because it's swords and it's moving forward, I feel like, you know, it could have some struggles to it. Financial struggles, emotional struggles. We're having emotional struggles. We're having the thoughts, you know, that are sad and, beating themselves up. I can't think of the other word I was going to use, but anyways. So I feel like, you know, it's not going to be easy, this moving forward, but I definitely feel like with the Strength card that they are. Let's go ahead and get a chakra of focus, chakra of interest. If you guys like my videos, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I am so digging getting to know you guys through the comments and the readings that I've been doing. You guys are awesome, and I'm so glad that this is part of my mission, that I'm here to help do this and help everybody else on their journey as I go through mine. Because this is crazy. Anyway, and if you guys are interested in private readings or soul coaching sessions or the remote space energy clearing sessions, that information is in the description box below. And I go into a little bit of detail about the soul coaching and the remote space energy clearing in my new intro video. If you guys are more interested in that and just don't want to send an email. But you also very much can send an email. That information's in the description box below. And if you just like my readings and want to do an energy exchange donation, that is greatly appreciated and accepted. And the same information is in the description box below. So let's do a chakra of focus. And I love the way that this usually goes along with this Six of Pentacles in the upright. Whoa. Yeah, I feel like this situation... Page of Pentacles. I don't know why I just did that. Okay. Oh, well. And then we got the Queen of Swords. Okay, so I feel like these three little cards here is... realizing... Yeah. No, the Queen of Swords... I've always thought the Six of Pentacles was like too many people in your money, too many people in your business. And again, she's got that hand out. And he looks at that like, oh my God, I only got one left. That's all I got. And she wants it. She wants my one. So that could be a blockage big time for the Divine Masculines. She wants this one little pinnacle. Sorry, that's not funny. Okay, let's see. 6. Third eye. Heart. And the third eye. So third eye and heart chakra activations, I believe. And the heart activation and the third eye makes a lot of sense. We've got the third eye represented here, in my opinion. Definitely got the heart represented here and here. And here. So, yeah, that totally rings true. And that totally is blowing up this situation. But I feel like not in a tower moment type of way. I feel like this is a realization type of way. I've worked this out with my dog type of way. Or my fish here. So, yeah, that's what I've got. So, this is Angel of the Dawn, saying peace, love, and light out. Until next time.